Everybody, Nicola Light, remembering you back into your light. I do hope you're well. This channel is all about remembrance of who you are at a deeper level of understanding. I use my whiteboard, I use my light language to really tap into the ins and outs of this reality. So I do hope that you join me for this particular video. And this video is all about divine union. Alamakiant o grabakianta, karakterisian bako bapishumakiatan, dogarabesi shangre dogra. So, within our reality, we can see ourselves to be a dot. And within a divine union, there will be another trajectory of a dot, another dot of divine union. And there's all these possibilities that align into our experience. But there is also a dot that sits out in our field that holds a sense of attraction because of the resonance that is running from this energetic field or persona to this energetic field to persona. But there are close matches that are less than slightly than this particular one. And we call this a sense of a divine coupling, a divine union, a divine counterpart. It is something that either will shift something within you or align something, maybe a mission or whatever it is that what you're calling in is something that will then match your energy and allow you to divinely move forward. Now, whether these are partnerships as regards to a divine union in a sexual context, mummy daddy loves very much, or mummy or daddy, however you want to put the mix to be, it's the soul's journey of a close, intimate relationship, or it might be a partnership, or a relationship as in a deep soul sister relationship. So regardless of what it is, the divine union will take on this sort of sense of form of wanting to connect to another that they're calling into their energetic field. Now, as a result of having a healing session with somebody, or me taking in presenting the healing session, something came in which was actually quite interesting that I've never actually thought of before, and it was shown to me, and I said to this particular person, can I actually talk about this in a video to help and assist people that if they find themselves in this predicament, that they can actually then adjust their energy or sort out to actually align themselves into a divine union. So I'm going to draw a picture of the embodied state of an individual. And let's say a she. So she is standing there and she's pushing out her energy so beautifully. She's flowing through, and she is now able and willing to receive. So she wants to receive a divine union. Okay, she wants that. So she's pushing out from her heart center and magnetizing out through time space to go like, come find me, come find me, come find me. Okay, not belittling anyone's experience at all. But where we have an awful lot of masculine energies starting to come online, got rather long legs, we have divine unions coming in to be. So we have an he. He is starting to switch on, he's starting to align his energy. Now, yes, the female perspective of beingnesses are holding a little bit more of a forward movement because of the flow that is held within a feminine. And the awakening of the journeys that are a little bit top heavy on the old feminines, aren't we? A lot of feminine energies, masculine energy is now meeting the feminine in alignment. So we're starting to upgrade and see many more sparking masculines coming online. Okay. But we've got all of these feminines that are going like, I want to find my divine union. But the masculine that's coming in, that is slowly waking through the journey, is there also in waking up mode. Where we've got an awful lot of feminines actually sending out pulses of energy, it is sending that signature of energy out to their divine counterpart, divine mate. And that alignment from the universe can be slightly lodged in a different reality to physicality. Now, this was quite an interesting sort of outcome for this particular energy that was experiencing a calling in from another reality into the experience of a pulse of energy that was coming in and affecting his sacral. Now, yeah, now you might perceive this to be in a bit of a dream state, okay, or during meditation. So he's picking up on the energy of this pulse that is hitting his energetic field. Okay, it's coming in. But he is in a relationship. He is not aware of wanting to meet a divine union. But this pulsing energy is affecting the flow of energy to him that is then being misinterpreted or seen as being something that is more of something that is not actually wanting in his energetic field. But here is a longing of completion or alignment if she's more balanced within her energy. Now, absolutely, there may be this situation that's going on. This person here is here, and this person here is this here. Now, absolutely in resonance, this being this and this being this is in an equal frequency in the esoteric realms of understanding. So the soul to soul connection is an alignment when there is the connection, but the physical body is not. So higher self here and higher self here is saying there's a mismatch here. There's a mismatch, but this soul is pulsing out in this reality to pick up and to find their divine union. But this here is not ready for the integration, or it might be that this person isn't a match in physicality. So the physicality is so higher self goes like, well, it's not going to work, is it? You know, he's 16 and you're 58. So higher self to higher self is going like, it's not going to work. She's calling out at 58 to find a 15-year-old. It's not going to work, is it? In practicalities, in this reality, a 58-year-old calling in a 15-year-old is going to look like it's So within this case of this incarnation, this ain't going to work. So how does this particular soul yearning to connect to a union work for this individual, and how does this work for this individual? Now, this individual here is going to detach from this and allow the detachment of the incoming pulse through releasing any calls and contracts that are moving in his energetic field that will stop the dream states and meditations of this pulse that is coming in. Higher self to higher self can say, okay, this isn't going to meet, this isn't going to work, but what we're going to do is we're going to create around this individual, because of the release, that there will be more dots for that individual soul to align to. Now, when this has a calling and a match in physicality, this union can come in for this she, and this can get on with his job of what he's doing, if he's in a relationship or if he's not ready for it, or whatever happens along his journey. When this individual soul feels the cut off of the pulse going out to the soul alignment, then this soul here will start to actually feel that there's a disconnect, a sense of barrier between this divine coupling within this incarnation, and the incarnation of this absolute connect won't occur. What will happen is that the higher self can then take charge into then aligning different options within this, that then says, oh, actually, this one is the best match in physicality. Then higher self says, let's bring in the synchronicities. But until this beingness, this she, stops pulsing it out in the horizontal, until she does that, until she reaches up to higher self, the synchronicities can't align. So if you find yourself pulsing out energy to find your divine union, you must go upwards. You must go inwards. It's a perceived understanding of it. We don't create from mind. So there's a desire from mind that there needs to be a union. If there's a divine union that is being called in, it's magnetized as a result of rediment from higher self. If this beingness is starting to want to create a union from mind, then this effect is going to affect this soul here with this pulse of energy. Okay, so when you project your energy outwardly with your minds because you want to connect to your divine union, it's not going to work ultimately, because this being here, the he at 15, is not going to match you in physicality. I hope this is all making sense to you. So if you want to align to your soul union, your higher self will synchronistically bring that soul alignment in without affecting somebody else's energy that is then influencing their journey of receiving pulses of energy that is calling them to another sense of self in soul fragmentation that is calling and pulsing in from mind. Okay, so in physicality, if it's not going to align because you're calling in from mind, then you're then stopping these souls coming in. We must create from a sense of achieving, a sense of connection through the higher realms of understanding, so that higher self can bring in the divine union partnership into the embodied state, into physicality. So what I'm saying is stop manifesting from your mind. It naturally will occur. If you're coming from mind, you also might find yourself coming into a sense of lack of divine union, because there is a want and a need. And that's not going to work, because what you're going to do is you're going to line up a karmic relationship. To truly align to your divine union, it is when you are ready to receive that the higher self will present. Okay? The regiment of it comes from your inner healing. It doesn't come in from mind. There are lessons that will come in from this perspective. If you're ready, you're ready. If you're not, you're not. But the pulse of energy that goes out to connect to this absolute, yes, in the esoteric, physically, not a chance. It's not going to happen. But it does affect this soul that you are connected to in the embodied state. But it may be that it's not suitable in the physical reality of things. Okay, and this is what was happening today in a particular call that I came through with, is that this person was feeling the effects of this pulse that was coming in, that was then being seen to be quite a negative energy sitting around them. and they felt that it was a lower entity sending out. It wasn't. It was the discernment of the heart of that it's just not going to work. It's not necessarily that it's an entity attachment. It's more that it's a creation from mind, from a divine union that potentially would reincarnate in. And if the physicality match comes in, then it's going to match and it's going to align. But otherwise it's not going to, because if, as I just said, I'm repeating myself, but it come in as a lack perspective, and it's going to create lessons of soul growth and learning. It's going to create mirrors. It's going to create issues. If you're ready for that divine union. More and more masculine energy is coming online. More and more physicality of that is coming online, because we're starting to balance ourselves through the journey. We're going to bring in that feminine and the masculine energy in balance. Okay, that is where we focus on ourselves. For when we are ready, what's my next call? When we are ready, there is balance within inside of yourself. And when there's balance inside of yourself, you will feel that there is something coming your way. Higher self will send in when you are balanced to receive your divine union. Okay, so try not to keep pulsing energy out there, because it may be that that physicality of that connection isn't aligned. Higher self will bring it in when it's ready. All right. I do hope that that helps and serves those of you that find in that you feel that you're ready. And if you feel that you're ready, then you're ready. But at the same time, is it being created because there is a sense of lack and a desire to connect because you're lonely, or having a sense of fear within you? There's no judgment upon it, but question within your own reality. Be empowered. The only thing that you can ever control is you. Okay? The only other thing that you can do is literally just be. Inner healing, journeying within, and higher self will send you the synchronicities of the match that will come in synchronistic ways. Okay, I do hope that that serves you well. And if you're on the other side of things, then just know that you can literally just place energy around you to support the detachment of that pulse of energy that comes in. Or contact me and I'll assist. Very interesting subject matter that I experienced today. Really hadn't experienced anything like that before. So if I get anything within my own experiences, not giving any names or details, but I'll pass the information on to you, because it is really very, very interesting. And if it's going to help one person or many, it really doesn't matter to me, as long as you can see it as being okay, I see. So I hope somebody out there will align to that information, and if I have, I've done my job. So from me, Nicola Light, thank you so much for joining me. Check out all the details below if you want to know more information about my work. Check in all my video content. There's a lot there. Also Patreon, if you want to join with me on Patreon, or any other way. My website, nicolalight.com. Okay, I'm going to go now because I've got my call coming. So I'll see you all very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.